What is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful Sunday. This is the Collectible Warrior, and we are coming to you with another comic book unpacking. We still have a bunch of comic books to go through, so without further ado, we're going to keep going that. But before I go anywhere, sorry, I was looking at that comic book real fast. We're going to show you what I picked up yesterday in my haul. If you follow me on my Instagram, you already know what I'm going to show you. I don't have it up here, but I ended up getting the second season of Smallville. It was the only season I was missing out of the complete run from 1 to 10. I'm so glad I was able to get it. I only got it for $4.99, which is a steal. And I also got this bad boy. This is a Spawn, Arsenal of Doom Spawn. Never been opened. I got him for, I believe it was $29.99. On my Instagram, you'll be able to see because I still have a sticker here. Actually, here's a sticker right here. Wow. $29.99. So I got him for $29.99. This Spawn, I think, is a $50 figure on eBay right now. It is in a solid case. Look how big it is compared to my hand. It is fantastic. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I'm sure that glare is getting on it and you guys aren't able to see it. But I'm going to go ahead and put this up there where it belongs for right now. Before we get started, there goes my damn phone. Man. Alright, before we get started here. So, I ordered this comic book lot that we're going to go to first. And I am going to go to it first because my friend hit me up and said that I'm going to be excited about what is in it. He gave me a free comic book. I spent $55. There you go. $55 altogether on this whole set. His name is Rob, but it's Five's Comics and Collectibles. If you guys are trying to find it, it's called Five Comics and Collectibles. That is what I got it from. So he was having a pretty good sale on all these Spawn comic books, and I decided I needed to get them because it was going to go with the run that I have of Spawn comic books, and there was one in particular that I was going after, so I went ahead and jumped on it. Was I fortunate to get these comics? Yes, they're all pressed. So all these comic books I'm going to show you have been pressed. They are all 9.4 or better. Can't ask for anything more. So my first one is a 313 comic book. This is the Santa Claus edition with the clown on it. Like I said, these are all pressed 9.4 or better. These are all gradable comic books that I'm showing you right now. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Not a single ding, not a single nick. No corner wear, nothing that I can see on it whatsoever. So we got 313 Spawn. We got the second 313 Spawn. And these are going to go backwards, I believe, it looks like, because the next one's 312. So this is another great cover right here, guys. There's another 313, and it's the sketch cover of this. He has it as well. I'm probably going to go ahead and grab that from him as well. I just thought that the $55 price point at that moment, I was spending too much at one time, I guess, and I decided that I was going to stop there. Even though I don't really stop at $55, I only stop like 100, 120 on comic books every time that I get them. I don't know. Everybody asks me what is my, even when I'm doing live claims, people are like, hey, where is your limit? Like, what's your limit going to be? I was like, what limit? I don't really have a limit. I just keep claiming until I can't claim anymore in my head. Okay, so we got 312 Spawn right here. Another fantastic cover. Another gradable cover. Can't go wrong with him. He is a very sought after character. Like I said, all these are gradable. We got 311. You got all of them on the cover right here. Yeah, you got a little bit of everybody on this cover right here. That's what I'm talking about. You got another 311. This is Chadwick Boseman edition, in memory of Chadwick Boseman. This is 311. This is the sketch variant of Chadwick Boseman. And like I said, these are all gradable. Nothing on the corners, no nicks, no dimples, no nothing like that. And then we also have 311 Chadwick Boseman colored edition. So obviously the sketch is going to be worth more than the colored edition, but they're still gradable, so I'm probably going to grade both of them. Definitely the sketched one. Even though Chadwick Boseman has been deceased for a little bit, it's still going to be worth something because it is a sketch cover. It doesn't really matter that... Oh, shit. Okay, so I just now seen the free comic book that he gave me, and I am so grateful that he gave it to me because I have been looking for it for a little while now. We're just going to go leave that one at the end so that we can see that one at the end and just keep going with our spawns. But it's not spawn related, I'll tell you that right now. So you got 310 spawn right here. No breaks in the spine whatsoever. That black is completely fire. It's completely peachy. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It is pressed, like I said, from him. He gets them pressed and sends them right to me. Nothing on the corners whatsoever, so that is great. This is a gradable 310, and then we went ahead and he put my 309 in a hard case. So this is a 309. This is a $30 comic book by itself. So the $55 price point for all these comic books was great. I probably need to go get this graded, but this is not the comic book that he told me I need to get graded. Even though I know that I need to get this graded, it's not the one I need to get graded out of the whole line that I just got. The one I need to get graded is the one he gave me for free, and is Berserk #1. This is an amazing fucking comic book. I am so glad that he gave it to me. It is pressed already. There's nothing on it, nothing on the creases. I have been looking for a #1. I've got the #2 and #3 foil covers, and I skipped out #1. I wasn't able to get it. It sold out pretty fast. So as you guys already know from my previous video, if you guys watched it, that I am a big Keanu Reeves fan. Just got the Matrix figures, you know, Breakpoint, Speed, everything that he's in. I have to watch it, man, because he's just a great actor. He's a great person. He's got his own motorcycle line out right now. If you guys are interested in buying a motorcycle, they are not cheap either. So this is awesome. Thank you so much, man. If you're watching, I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm so grateful that you gave this to me. It's definitely going to be a big part of my collection, and I can't believe I got it for free. It's always good to know people in high places. Just reach out to people, be nice, man. People are always willing to help you out, and they're always willing to work with you on deals. And as long as you're willing to work with them as well, you're always going to have those type of friends that are out there to help you. Let me move my camera over just a little bit. Okay, so that brings me to my next subject. I ordered these comic books from a comic book store on Facebook. Now, I am not happy with these comic books. I'm happy with one of them. I'm happy with them, but I'm not happy with them because one of them is a second print. I thought it was a first print that I was getting. I should have been more specific, but I wasn't. I'm sure they told me it was a second print, but I was just all in and I wasn't paying attention. So, as you guys know, I already showed you all my Venom 200s. Here's my Venom 200 variant. One of them that was missing, so I went ahead and grabbed this for $8. So this was $8 right here. It's a fire cover. I believe this is a second print, not a first print, which is pretty sad. I don't know why it's already a second print, but I think this is a second print. I don't have to look it up because I'm not 100% sure. But then I turned around and got the first appearance of Hulk. So you see right here, first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. And it is the first appearance of Immortal Hulk in Avengers. So I paid $21 for this comic book, thinking that it was a first appearance, and it is let's redo that. I paid $21 for this comic book, thinking that it was a first print, and it is a second print comic book. Is it still worth some money? Fuck yeah, it's still worth some money, but it's only worth about $50 max. Is it in immaculate shape? Yes, it's been pressed. There's no bends, no creases in it, nothing like that. It's a 8. It says right on the back it's a 8.5 or better. So I'm guessing it's a 9.0, 9.4. I don't see anything wrong with it, so it could be a 9.4. But the only thing that gets me is I spent $21 on it, thinking that, hey, it was a first print. I was going to get a steal on it because the first print for the first Immortal Hulk and the Avengers is like $100. And I thought I was going to get a break, and I ended up shooting myself in the foot because it's not. So, to make up for all that, I did get a first print, and this is Spawn number 9. I got this for $25. It is the first appearance of Angela. It is a 9.4 pressed. It is in a hardcover plastic, so it looks like they bought this and never took it out of the package from the time that it was made. And I was also missing this comic book in my run. It was the main reason why I got it, but now I can go get this damn thing. I don't think I might get it pressed. I think you already told me it was pressed, but I will definitely be getting it graded. That will shoot this $25 price point up to, once I put another $20 on it to get it graded, $20-something on it to get it graded, that will definitely push it up to about $100 and something for that 9. It is a 9.4, so I bet you I can get it to about $130 comic book for that. So, some fire comic books already. Already got one that I was upset about. I got another one that I'm upset about that I'll show you right now. Without further ado. So I got this comic book. It is a second print, Amazing Spider-Man number 55. Okay? I already knew it was a second print. I got it for $7. Okay? And I thought I was getting a good deal on it because, hey, I could still get this comic book graded. So, when I got it in, right here, I don't know if you guys can see it with the glare or something, but there is a little bitty hole in it. I don't know if someone had it out of the package and they were talking and spit on it, and it wore away the paint right there. But I'm talking to my dude right now. I got the guy that sent me all those first comic books with the free one. He had some of these that were mint and pressed, so I might go through him and try to pick up a second copy. So we had that. There's some spine ticks in it right here. I just thought I was getting a good deal, you know. It was $7, free shipping. I was like, oh man, $55, Amazing Spider-Man 55, and it's a second print, not a first print. So I'm guessing it was $7 ungraded, and I was gonna get it graded so that it would drive the price of it up just a little bit. But this isn't gonna be anything that I'm gonna be able to grade. It's gonna end up being something that's like a 7 point something, and it's not gonna be worth anything. So it's just gonna be something to add to like my collection over there, just to fill in the gap, and it's not gonna be something that's gonna be gradable, unfortunately. It's all right though. You gotta live and learn, you know. $7 well spent on nothing, but at the same time, it's still filling up a gap in my collection over there. So, it brings me to my next comic book. We're gonna go from here to there. I've already opened these boxes, so I didn't have to get into them. So, I got on eBay, and I got on an auction. I was looking for Maestro number 1, and they are expensive. So, I ended up getting on top of a bid war with this number 1, and I ended up getting this for it's a Frank A. Clayton cover. Okay, I spent $20 on it plus like $3 shipping, and I got this right here. It is a pressed 9.4 Maestro number 1. Okay, if I go get this graded, it's easily $100. But I needed a number 1 to fulfill my Maestro little run I have over there. I think I have a number 1, but not this number 1. This is a variant. I think I have the main. It is an amazing cover. Look at that, guys. I'll show you guys the corners. There you go. There's a corner right there. There's the other corner, and voila, the other corner. And there's nothing on the spine whatsoever. So you guys know already this is going to be a 9.4 or better. It's almost impossible to get a 9.8, but my hopes are high. You know, my hopes are always high to get something that good. To get something graded and get a 9.8, I mean, you gotta keep your fingers crossed. It's not always something that's gonna be obtained. It's gonna be something that is like, I don't know. So if you're on the 20-yard line, you might have to get from the 20-yard line to the 50-yard line. So a 9.4 is the 20-yard line, and in order to get a 9.8, you're looking at from 20 yards to 50 yards. It's not anywhere close. Some people think that's really close, like a 9.4 is close to 9.8, but it's the opposite. It's really far away. So you can think that your comic is near mint, but in reality, to somebody else that's grading it, they're going to be like, no, this comic book's trash. So that brings me to my next comic book, and we ended up getting Nightwing 81, and this is the first appearance of Heartless. I went ahead and got this comic book because it is the first appearance of Heartless, and Heartless is on the cover. So we paid $7.50 plus $4 shipping for this comic book. So that brings out to $11.50. It is the first appearance of Nightwing. This is a pressed comic book already, but it doesn't look pressed. They said it was pressed, but it still has a little bit of a non-pressed over here. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this graded. Go ahead and get it pressed the way it's supposed to be. There's nothing on the corners, no significant tears, wears, there's nothing on the spine, no spinal cracks. This is a gradable comic book. It is supposed to be graded because it is a first appearance of Heartless. So you want to go ahead and pick this up, guys, if you guys have not picked it up already. If you guys are collecting Nightwing, this 81 issue would definitely be a good addition to your Nightwing collection. There is different covers if you don't like this cover, but who doesn't like this cover, man? Heartless is the first appearance and Heartless is on the cover. Why wouldn't you want that one? But there's that. That brings us to our next cover that we got. We got this for $20 and $6 shipping, so 26 bucks. This is a Virgin Venom number 29. It is number 60 out of 800. So as you can tell, this is a black cover. Black covers are 10 times harder to keep. This is pressed. Doesn't have anything on the spine. No wears and tears on the corners. It's completely flawless. That's what I'm talking about. And right here's the card. 60 out of 800. There you go, guys. So if I were you, I'd be getting on these. There is a lot of variants for the Venoms, and all the variants for the Venoms just drove really high. Even the older ones, even the older Venoms are getting drove pretty high right now. So you want to go ahead and get on those while you can, while they're still kind of cheap. The newer ones anyways. Good luck with the old ones if you guys haven't got the old ones yet. If you guys do have the old ones, kudos to you. I'm sure that you guys are keeping them in a safe somewhere because they are just hard to obtain. Even if you do try to obtain them, it's hard to get them in the first place. I mean, you're spending a lot of money on them. You're trying to go to the right people to get them, and you know, in my opinion, it's always great to get the Virgin covers. They're always going to be something that you can go ahead and get graded. They're always going to get driven up. Even if they're raw, they're still going to get driven up in prices. And if you have more than one, you always sell that one to get a different Virgin cover that you're looking for, or get different comic books that you're looking for. So you guys all know that Virgin covers, first appearances, and the death of somebody is important in comic books. It always sells. It always sells more than just a regular comic book. And this brings us to our next comic book. So I special ordered this comic book. It is Amazing Spider-Man, $2.94. And in this comic book came out in 1987. It is The Death of Crane, the Hunter. I got this for $15 plus $4 shipping. Here's the cover right here. He is the Death of Crane. Okay. So you never know. They're talking about making this movie here pretty soon, or having him in an appearance movie in the movie pretty soon. So this comic book is gonna get driven up pretty fucking high. You guys want to get this comic book as of right now. I'm saying that it's probably anywhere from, I got mine for $15 plus $4. You probably can get it for $20 to $50 or $60 right now raw. If it is graded, I don't know how much it is graded, but I know raw it's $20 to $50 right now. So you want to get your hands on this before it comes out in the theaters. Now, I'm probably thinking that this is going to be a 9.0. It doesn't have anything on the corners, but it does have a little spine crack here and a little spine crack there. You guys can see that. It does have like a little bitty little spine crack. But other than that, I would say it is a 8.0 to a 9.0, and it would still be worth something. It is double. They put double plastic on this. So thank you to that person that put the double plastic on that, and thank you for giving me that comic book for the $15. I know that you shouldn't have, because I know that they were asking more than that, and they worked out a deal with me to give it to me for $15. They were asking, I think, $25 plus $4 shipping, and I noticed one of the spinal cracks on there, and I'm like, I'll give you $15 for it. They said, thank you, I'll take it. So awesome to those people. So that brings me to my next thing. You guys already know that I'm a big fan of Nerdinout. You guys all know that I'm going to be going over Nerdinout comic books with you guys every week that I get them. I'm going to slow down my figure hunting and my figure buying. I'm selling most of my figures right now. And I'm going to start picking up more comic books. Just because the views are getting low on my YouTube channel anyways, and I think that I'm gonna start collecting more comic books, just because that the value of comic books are higher than some of the figures. I'm going out and buying figures for $20 a piece. Like for instance, the DC Multiverse, when this first came out, $20 a piece. Now you can find them anywhere for $15. So I lost $5 on all my figures that I bought and invested in. And can the same thing happen with comic books? Yes, but I'm not spending $20 per figure and spending $2, $3, $4 on a comic book besides what I just showed you. Those comic books are worth more, so that's why I spent more on them. They're the death of somebody, they're virgin covers, and blah blah blah. So these are all brand new comic books. These aren't back issues or the death of anybody or virgins. These are all brand new comic books, okay guys? So they are cover price. So anything you see in here that's going to be in this line that I'm going to show you right now is all cover price. So they all go from $2.99 to $5.99. Some are $10 if they are in here. Like that Venom I showed you, that was $8. That was a $10 comic book first print when it first came out. So we got the Infinite Spider-Man #2 annual right here. And as you see right there in the corner, it is $4.99. This is an amazing cover right here, guys. I got just this one for this comic book. I didn't get any of the other variants. I don't know if they did have any other variants. If they did, they're probably virgins. I haven't got a hold of them yet, but I'll definitely be looking out for them, just because I collect a lot of Spider-Man covers. That is my most common covers that I collect right now. It's Spider-Man. So we got the Amazing Spider-Man #70, and this is a prelude to Sinister War. If you guys don't know what Sinister War is, Sinister War #1 just came out. I probably have it in this stack, or it's my next stack that's coming in from Nerdinout. If you guys are looking for it, hook up with your LCS and see if they can get it for you. I'm sure they can. It is a little bit harder to come by right now because there's a lot of people that are on Sinister War. But here's Amazing Spider-Man number 20. This is a comic book I'm probably going to get graded just because it is an amazing cover. $3.99 cover price. So this came with a different couple of covers. So we got that for number 70. We got Doc Ock for the Amazing Spider-Man number 70, and he looks badass. I like the way that they have this comic book set up with all the things. It says it's his name, Otto Octavius, occupation criminal mastermind, legal status citizen in the United States, identity public unknown, place of birth New York, first appearance and origins. It tells you Amazing Spider-Man number 3, 1963. I mean, it just tells you a little bit of everything. It even says his height, his weight. His height 6.9, his weight's 245 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. It's awesome, guys. It tells you a little bit of his bio right here on the main cover. So if you guys are a big Ock fan, you have to have this comic book. It is an amazing cover. I think that it doesn't do justice me showing to you on camera, but it is cool. And then we also got this variant cover for number 70, the Amazing Spider-Man, and it is the Green Goblin. Check that out, guys. After I got those two and I seen this one come up right after that, I was like, oh shit! Like, this is an awesome fire cover. It is cool as all hell. I haven't seen a cover like this in a while, so this is gonna be something that's gonna be gradable. It's probably gonna get graded just because I've never seen anything like this in a long time, and I even in my collection. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next comic book here. So we got Monday, a Rivers of London story. This is a number 1 issue. There you guys go. So we end up getting this because it is a number 1. We haven't read it yet, so I don't know much about it right now, but I will here shortly, and I'll be able to tell you guys more about it here in the long run. But it is called Monday, and I paid $3.99 for this cover. If you guys know anything about this cover, go ahead and shoot it to me in the comments. Let me know more about it, so I know what I'm getting into before I start reading it. I do not read my comic books. I get on the internet and I read them in a digital copy. So I'll end up reading this, not through my own hands, but on the internet somehow. So if you guys want to help me out, let me know what it's about. Let me know in the comments, guys. So we end up getting X-Force 21 as well. This is a $3.99 cover. There you go. There was multiple covers of this. I just went ahead and got it just to fill in some space for my X-Force. I really like the cover of it. You got everybody getting just manhandled. You even got Wolverine's claw coming out of the water right there. It is a cool cover. So we ended up getting that right there. We got the Immortal Hulk number 48. And as you guys know already, I collect the Immortal Hulk. So we went ahead and we got this for $3.99 cover price. This is the Immortal Hulk right here, and this is the main cover right here. And we ended up getting that for, like I said, $3.99 cover price. Bam. That is fucking fire right there, guys. So this was the cover, the main, and then I also got the variant cover for number 48, the Immortal Hulk, and here it is right here. So I thought this cover was fire. I could not take this cover and just let it go, even though I got the main. I did claim this one first, and then after that I was like, oh, I gotta claim the main because it's not gonna make any sense to me not to have the main. So this was $3.99 as well. No big deal, guys. So that is an awesome cover right there. Put that over there. We also got, while I was there, we also got the Masters of the Universe number 1 right here. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to branch out a little bit, so I ended up getting all the number 1s, I think, for that this week or last week. There's certain number ones that have came out this week that I have to get a hold of as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those too, so that, like I told you guys, I'm gonna branch out. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get all the number ones. This is the number one, Masters of the Universe. This is probably gonna be a graded comic book for me, just because there is a lot of people that are into the Masters of the Universe. Am I gonna read this line? Probably not. Am I gonna collect the rest of the line? Most likely not. I just need to branch out and start getting number ones, because I have slept on a couple number ones. For instance, like What's Killing the Children, I watched that come out and I skipped it. Nice House on the Lake, I skipped out on that, and it's worth a lot of money now. So those are just two examples I can think of off the top of my head that I missed out on, that I didn't get the number one that I should have, and it's all just for graded purposes and to resell so that I can have more money for my collection. It's not because I'm interested in those comic books at all. So I ended up getting a Red Goblin, number one, Red Death. I think this is my second copy, if I'm not mistaken. There's just certain times where I get a comic book and I forget what I get, and I just see it and I have to have it. This is one of those main things right now. So I can always send in two, get one graded, maybe one get them both graded, maybe one comes back better than the other one, and can sell the other one if somebody else is looking for a Red Goblin number one. So that's probably what's going to happen there. And we ended up getting Extreme Carnage. I ended up getting one cover that I did not get. They actually messed up my order a little bit, but that's okay, because I can just get it somewhere else, or I can always see if they have an extra and I can get one. So I got Extreme Carnage. This is the Alpha Variant Edition. Okay, and then I ended up getting, this is the one they messed up on, I got the Anti-Venom Agent Edition. And I did not order this one. I ordered the Extreme Carnage Edition one. It has Carnage on the cover by himself, and it looks amazing. But there is a couple covers that I've seen for this that were Virgin covers, and I think I might go ahead and get those. So is it okay? Yes, it's okay. I can probably still resell this Anti-Venom one and still get some money out of it and go ahead and get a Virgin cover. So that's probably what I'm looking at there. So we also got X-Men number one, and I went ahead and got this one because it's number one issue, and I'm not going to take it out, but this is a wraparound cover. It is amazing, as you guys can tell. Another number one for the week. We got the Signal number one, and I just showed you guys a Signal number one 2 days ago or 3 days ago. This is the variant cover for that. It has Batman in the background back here, as you guys can see. I just went ahead and I went to my local LCS and got the main cover, because as I was looking at it, you guys can tell this cover is kind of not as good as the main. So I went ahead and got this on my claim. And sometimes these covers, these variant covers, are always almost better than the main cover. That's the reason why I claimed it. And as I was thinking about it, I'm like, I don't think that this variant cover is better than the main cover. I mean, it looks pretty good, but it wasn't near as good as the main cover. So we also got giant size Amazing Spider-Man number one, the Chameleon Conspiracy. And this is the Spider Villains Spider-Man, or Sinister Villains Spider-Man variant right here. So it is another great comic book, another great cover. It is a number one. It is a $5.99 cover price on this comic book. The other one I showed you was $5.99 as well. So usually variants like this are $5.99. So keep that in mind, guys, when you guys go comic book shopping. Anything that's going to be a variant is almost likely going to be a little bit more expensive than the main cover, if this is your first time getting into comic books. So this is $5.99. It is an awesome cover. Something that I can't wait to get graded and get put into one of my other stuff. Yeah, I just keep saying graded, guys. Man, I just have so much stuff I want to get graded. Everything I have is pretty much gradable because I always get my stuff mostly brand new, and I don't even read them myself. So what I do is I get online, like I said, and I read them on little clips and stuff. I don't try to open these or add depreciation to the value of my comic book. So we got number 10 variant edition of X Factor right here. They had this cover, they had a virgin cover of this, and then they had a main cover. I just went ahead and got the variant edition because it looked pretty badass to me. I still need to go ahead and get the main cover for this. So it's pretty cool. She has a little dog right there. Well, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's supposed to be her little dog, you know. But it looks pretty cool to me. So we went ahead and got that. We got the Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle, and this was a $10 comic book. It is a number 1 issue. I've already got this comic book already. It's one of those ones that I didn't know if I had or not, and I wasn't going to pass it up. So I paid another $10 for another one. It's a gradable comic book. It's going to be one that I'm going to grade. Man, I'm so happy that I got this. It's almost better than the first one I got. But you know, it is a thick comic book. It has a lot to offer in that comic book. It is a number 1. I hope you guys get it. It's Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. Don't forget. So we ended up getting Spawn 19. I showed you guys Spawn 19 2 days ago. I went ahead and got the colored variant of Cygor. Right here we have the sketched version. And that's the only reason why is because he didn't have the colored version at my LCS that I go through, or not my LCS, my Nerdinout that I go through. So this is the sketch version. I went ahead and got the colored version through my LCS, and then I ended up getting this 319 cover, which is badass as well. I'm glad they had this for me because it is an amazing cover. My LCS didn't have that cover, man. So, guys, all my comic books that I have ordered online, and that's all my comic books that I've went out specially bought, and all my comic books I got from my LCS and Nerdinout. Now, this is all I have left that came in the mail. We are finally caught up to a certain amount, and this is all from one person. I got these all from Collectible Cafe on Instagram. So if you guys look him up, it's Collectible Cafe. You guys can get comic books through him at any time. He has all these old comic books, and they are back issues. So I got them just to fill in gaps. I got them because they are first copies. So we're just gonna go through them real fast. Some of them are significant, some of them aren't. They're just hole fillers. So we got the Superior Spider-Man right here, Goblin Nation Part 2. We got the Superior Nation Spider-Man, Goblin Nation, or Superior Spider-Man. We got this Spider-Man, the Superior Spider-Man, Goblin Nation Part 3. Jesus Christ. There you go. We got Superior Spider-Man Team Up. And that is it for that run. So I'm guessing this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So unless it's the 4th one, I completed that run right there. We got Hulk number 55. It's the quarter edition, and it is these are all first prints. So, which is awesome. So none of these are going to be second print. They're all going to be first print. So we got a Hulk right there. We got Fantastic for $290 or $259. I got it because it was an awesome Doomsday cover right there. I'm a big Doomsday guy. I have a bunch of Doomsday Marvel Legends, and I have a bunch of Doomsday comic books, so I had to have it. And I collect Fantastic Four comic books. So right here we got Fantastic Four 357. And this is the first appearance of Miss Fantastic right here. So it the plastic is what's rippling a little bit. It's not the actual book. It's the plastic on there. So maybe I need to change this plastic cover. But other than that, it is an awesome cover. It is a first appearance cover. It is a first print. So not bad for $3.50 on that one. We got Doom 209 or 2099 right here. And it is number 9. So we got Doom 2099 number 9. We got Doom 2099 number 8. We got Doom 2099 number 5. And that completes that run for right now. We're going to be looking for the rest of them. I know that there is a shiny chrome cover of 2009 Doom. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Doom, so I had to get them. So we also got X Factor number 73 right here. It is a 9.2 is what it says on the back. I would say it's an 8 point something, not a 9.2, but that's my opinion. We have a 93 X Factor. And then we end up getting this Fantastic Force number 1, the first appearance of Vibraxis right here. It looks like it's a wraparound cover as well. So that's probably why they didn't put a backboard on it. But it is a shiny foil cover. It looks cool as hell. It is a first print. So had to have this. For $3, couldn't go wrong with that. We got Miss Marvel number 48 with She-Hulk on the front of it, which is awesome. And who is that in the background, guys? I bet you guys know exactly who that is. But I got it for the cover on the front. This is an incredible cover. Definitely gonna have to put a backboard on that girl. Man, She-Hulk is something that we like, something that we want to collect more of. And just the comic books are so pricey. So we got Fantastic Four number 375 right here. And we ended up getting this for $4. It is one of those shiny covers from back in the day. Looks cool as hell. Definitely had to get this one as well to go with the rest of our Fantastic Four. My first Ghost Rider comic book I think I have to date, and it's The Death of Zodak. Is the only reason why I got it. Is the Ghost Rider 20. I paid $2.75 for it. It is near mint. It has been pressed already. He said that he had it in his personal collection. He was willing to give it to me just because I was looking for something out of the box. And he's like, oh, I had this one. I was like, I really don't collect Ghost Rider. But it was The Death of Zodak. And you never know if they're going to make Zodak into a movie or anything like that. So we went ahead and got it just in case. We got the Incredible Hulk 407 right here. Another awesome cover. The only reason why I got it. And then I ended up getting this just, I don't know, just for shits and giggles to fill in some space. But this has water damage on it. It's a reader's copy. It's X-Men number 2. It was $1.50. Same thing as cover price from back in the day. It has a little bit of it got wet just a little bit on the cover. So I went ahead and got it just to get it. You never know. Someone might be paying more for it in the future. But as of right now, no one's going to be paying anything but cover price for that because it does have water damage. Okay? So this needs to get put in a different baggie. But this is X-Force number 13 right here. Awesome cover. Had to get it to go with all the rest of my X-Force. So we also got X-Force number 14. I have a lot of X-Force, guys, so it's definitely going to fill in the gaps for my X-Force. That's the only reason why I got the X-Force. And I got X-Force 10 right here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. X-Force 10. And then our last one for the day. So this is a reprint. And this is the Incredible Hulk 106 for $4. That's how much I bought this baby for. It is a reprint. It is not in good condition. So, I mean, it's just something to fill the gap. of my comic book collection for my Hulk. Hulk is so expensive unless you're gonna get the new stuff. Incredible Hulk that looks like this is just way too expensive, way more than $4 if you ask me. But that is it, guys. So that was all our comic book, all of our comic books for the night. We got a bunch of good-looking Spawn. We got a bunch of good-looking Spider-Man. We ended up getting some cool-ass Berserker right here. So we got that first ever Berserker. We ended up getting the second for the Spider-Man cover, which we have to get a new one. We ended up getting that first appearance, Spawn, and so much more, guys. So much more. Look at all these comic books, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and put them up now, just so that we can get them out of the way. Let me get this timer set back up. So we're gonna get this set back up so that we can go for our next haul. Like I told you guys, I'm probably gonna stop doing most of my toy hunts and stuff like that. There's just nothing out there that I'm really willing to get at this moment. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that. I'm still gonna do a little bit of toy hunts for you guys. I mean, it does good for the views on the channel. And not only that, I'm sure that you guys are still looking for stuff, even though that I am not. The only thing that I'm looking for really at the store is, have you guys ever seen Jingle All the Way, the Turbo Man doll? I am in dire need of that Turbo Man doll. And right now, people are selling it for $100 on eBay, and I'm not looking to pay $100 for it. I want to get it for the actual $20 or whatever it is that it is at the store. So we're going to be doing that. Also, like I said, every time that it's Tuesday and Saturday, I'm going to be buying comic books. So Tuesday is the new comic book day, and is the drops for the new comic books. And Saturday is always back issues on Nerdinout. So if you guys want to go buy comic books like I am buying, and you guys are interested where I'm buying my comic books from, it's easy. Just go to your Facebook, type in Nerdinout. You'll definitely see me in the chats. You'll definitely see me buying shit, if not everything. Everybody hates me on that site because I'm always buying all the Spider-Man comic books. Everybody knows me, so it's not going to be anything to not know me on that. I'll definitely do a shout out to you guys if I see you guys. Definitely say hi. Like I said, remember, like, subscribe, comment. If you have anything to say, leave it down in the comments. If you have anything personal to ask me, just ask me on my Instagram with the Collectible Warrior. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.